So guys, today we're taking a look at the Divoom Times Frame. And I'll be honest, a digital photo frame has never really done much for me. I mean, they usually feel a bit dated, clunky, and like something you kind of set up once and then you always forget about. You never upload new pictures to it or anything like that. But Divoom clearly sees this very differently. And you know what? This isn't trying to be a traditional photo frame at all. So if you want to find out more about this interesting take on the old photo frame and whether it's actually worth having on your desk or just another gimmick, stick around. I'll be back in just a few seconds. What's up YouTube, Dave here with See Through a Lens, and thanks for stopping by the channel. We make lifestyle videos and all things tech, so if that's your kind of thing, then please consider subscribing to the channel and clicking on the bell icon so you could be notified of new videos. So guys, yes, this is the Divoom Times Frame, and you know what? It's not a traditional frame, it's more like a mix of digital frame and smart display and a bit of desk art all rolled into one. Yes, it can show photos and videos, but it also brings in clocks, widgets, pixel art, and even live info like weather and reminders, all wrapped up in a bold, slightly sci-fi design that's meant to be seen and definitely not hidden away. But the big question is whether this is actually useful day to day or just a cool looking gadget that wears thin after a week. Now, before we get into it, Divoom did send this over to me to take a look at and for me to give you my honest opinion. And guys, you know that whatever I review, you're always going to get my honest opinion, good, bad, or indifferent. So let's get it out of the box and see what we have. So guys, open up the box and straight away, you've got some paperwork. You've got a polishing cloth because that large screen is going to get a bit dusty, and you've got a Type-C power cable, which is nice as you can power this from a power pack, so you're not reliant on cables and being tethered to the wall. Now guys, once it's out of the box, this frame feels more premium than I expected. It's solid, nicely finished with clean edges and a smooth front panel. Now design wise is where this bad boy starts to stand out. Now I have the black one, but you can get this in a few different colours including pink, and I have to say this feels more like a piece of decor rather than just another bit of tech. Now size wise it's not bulky at all. It sits nicely on a desk or shelf and you can wall mount it without taking over the room. The display itself is a 10.1 inch semi-transparent IPS panel at 1080p resolution. But what's clever is the way it's lit. There's actually a light box behind the panel, so instead of just lighting the screen, the whole unit glows. It gives off this soft kind of ambient look that works especially well in lower light. Now, in my opinion, it would have been nice if you could change that light color, but you know what? Maybe that will come with a firmware update or perhaps something else. Now guys, day to day is where this thing gets interesting. I mean, yes, it is a photo frame and technically it can store a ridiculous amount of photos thanks to the built-in 64 gigabytes of built-in storage. But that's only part of what it does. You can also display videos, pixel art, and a wide range of widgets. Now, there are over 400 clock faces alone, which sounds mad until you realise how easy it is to keep swapping them around depending on your mood or the room you're in. You've got widgets for things like weather, calendars, reminders, stock tickers, and even Pomodoro timers. I mean, go figure, right? It also supports loads of different APIs as well, so you can really tailor what's on your screen to suit how you work. And one of the best parts for me, there are no subscription fees here. The companion app is completely free. And you know what? That's where most of the customization happens. Uploading photos, changing layouts, managing widgets is all pretty straightforward. And there's also a small rotary control on the side, which I ended up using more than I thought I would, because it really makes flicking through the different content a breeze. And sometimes it's just quicker than grabbing your phone and diving into menus. Now guys, the pixel art side of things is surprisingly good fun. I mean, it's not for everyone, but it definitely makes up the uniqueness of this frame. There's a massive community library where people share designs and you can tweak them, remix them, or even create your own from scratch if you're feeling a bit creative. And by the way, you don't need to be particularly artistic. It also has RGB ambient lighting, which reacts to music. Like, people love that still in 2026. People still like a bit of sound to light. I mean, I remember when that came about in the 80s, right? But anyway, this all adds a bit of atmosphere rather than just being there for the sake of it. But where this really surprised me was as part of a work setup. Having a clock, calendar, reminders, and the odd photo quietly ticking along in the background is actually quite nice. It keeps you organized without being distracting, and it feels more useful than I expected. So guys, there you have it. The Divoom Times Frame isn't just a digital photo frame. It's more like a mix of display, decor, and productivity gadget. It's not cheap, and if you just want a basic photo frame, this probably isn't for you. But if you like gadgets that add a bit of character to your space and actually do more than one job, including some productivity tweaks, this is well worth a look. And guys, at the time of this video going live, you can pick this bad boy up for around £150. Yes, it's not cheap, but this is already discounted from the whopping £200. I'll leave any links and any further discounts in the description. And guys, if you have any questions or comments, then please leave them below. And guys, if you like the video, then please give it a thumbs up. It really does make a difference. And if you'd like to see more of my content, then please subscribe and click on the bell icon so you can be notified of new videos. Thanks to you guys for watching, and thanks to Divoom for sending me this cool Times Frame to review. I'm Dave with Seeing Through a Lens, and I will see you the next time. Bye for now.